B-Ross here for Alpha Review. Today, 7 Days to Die. Fresh on the heels of online survival horror games comes 7 Days to Die, a Kickstarter project currently in alpha and available on Steam. You know, the best way to describe this game on the surface is it's kind of a mix between DayZ, Left 4 Dead, and Minecraft. But it has a heavy emphasis on crafting, building shelters, and blasting the living shit out of zombies. Developed by the Fun Pimps Entertainment, and gaining more than 200% of its original Kickstarter pledge goal in a matter of a couple months, 7 Days to Die definitely has a lot of potential, enthusiasm, and already a fan base. At first glance, the visuals are not impressive, with obvious draw distance issues, ugly textures, and questionable zombie models. However, this is quickly forgiven when you notice the sheer size of the map, and its collection of different landscapes. They range from a forest, to a desert, to wastelands, to even a snowy mountain, as well as a day, dusk, and night system. You're gonna have to scavenge pretty much everything to survive, which includes food, water, and resources. A decent yet simple arsenal of weapons are available. Most need to be scavenged, but there's a couple of them you can craft. My personal favorite is the 44 Magnum, which annihilates every fucking thing in its sights. Enemies will spawn randomly, sometimes only a few, and then sometimes in a large traveling horde. One key aspect of the game I really enjoy is that the zombies walk in the daytime, and they run at night. This adds a very hectic realism to getting a secure base before nightfall. Starting out, I recommend playing single player to get the hang of the game and its brutal environment. At first, you're gonna die a lot. You're gonna feel overwhelmed, and you're gonna be really frustrated. But eventually, you will have collected enough food and weapons alongside building your giant secure base that nothing will even seem scary anymore, which after about 20 hours in can be a little underwhelming and mundane. But that's where the multiplayer keeps things fresh. It introduces fellow survivors who can either aid you in your adventure or try to rob and murder you for all your possessions. I can say since investing many hours into both single and multiplayer, I've experienced some really intense situations involving adventuring, teamwork, and betrayal. This game is still in alpha, so expect a lot of server drops, glitchy weirdness, and performance issues. Those things aside, I was quite surprised that this game runs on more PCs than Rust. It's not quite as in-depth as DayZ, not quite as tactical or persistent as Rust. It is, however, its own type of monster, boasting an extremely impressive crafting system, and the same amount of action without the complete time dedication of its bigger brothers. The developers update this game constantly and have promised an even bigger map, more items, more enemies, more craftables, as well as an XP system with a skill tree. As of right now, it's a little ugly. It's a little sloppy, but it's a whole lot of fun, and it's got the potential to be amazing. B-Ross's official review? Play it.